up?
Because I'm Batman. Hello everyone, welcome to Rob's Rogues and the Batman universe, and of course also by the Bat Fans podcast that I'm also a part of. And today we're taking a look at the Mezitz Batman, and I believe this is about a 6-inch Mezitz figure. And this was something I probably wouldn't have normally bought, and you can probably, your eyes probably looking at this red dot right here. And I will explain the red dot because it's important to why I bought this figure. Can you guess? Go ahead, give me some answers. No, that's not it. Well, you in the back, you had the right answer. I'm just going to say it. I got this 50% off. And if you ever go to a Barnes & Noble where they have a lot of these gimmicky type items that you'll kind of see around in like the graphic novel area, or they'll have board games and calendars and some action figures and different types of things. They had a whole bunch of Mezitz, and I do have a few, and I will bring them up here. I have a couple. I have Bane. I can do it this way to make it look like there. That size of for Bane, and I have Batman here, but as you get them closer you can see how small those two really are. They had a Batman and a Batmobile little Mezit. Actually the Batmobile was pretty decent size, and it was also 50% off, but I decided on getting the bigger one. I thought this might look kind of cooler maybe out in the living room. I have the Dark Knight Rises DVD with the broken cowl, and I thought this might be nice to go up and around the TV and maybe kind of sneak a figure out in the living room area. But I normally probably wouldn't have picked it up because normally this is a $15 figure. And we'll get these two out of the way. So the price, we'll get the back of it here. The price originally was $15.97. So you're 50% off, do your math. And that's what I got him for. So I didn't think that it was actually too bad to be able to pick up a Dark Knight Rises Batman figure. As we're kind of looking at it here, there is a Bane in this scale, which all they had were Batman, and they had a lot of Batmans on their 50% off table. I bet there were 7 to 8 of them. My wife was like, if you wait even longer, it may go 70% off, which I don't know if Barnes & Noble would have done something like that, but who knows. But I jumped on the chance to pick it up at the, $7, little over $8. There's the Dark Knight Rises logo, and you can kind of see some of the other, images from Dark Knight Rises and the, brick pattern. If the camera can pick that up, maybe we'll look at it a little bit better once I get it out of package. You can kind of see a little bit there. A nice little window here. You can go to Mezitz, Toys.com, if I can read that, and then their traditional Mezit logo, and then the Mezit M there. So really kind of cool. Really kind of anxious to get this out as I bang it on the table here. So who would have thought I've been doing another Dark Knight Rises piece here. I've had this for about a month. So if you're watching this, this is August 2013, so I got it in the early part of July 2013 as we went up to a little bit bigger city and found a big Barnes & Noble that was a 2-story Barnes & Noble, and they had quite a lot of different things, and then I found the 50% off table, and I was in 7th heaven. So we will pause the camera, and we will get a look at the big Mezitz figure. Hold on, guys. We'll be right back. Because I'm Batman. I see that face. I don't know if anybody watches the YouTube channel How It Should Have Ended, where they have Superman and Batman generally inside a cafe talking about how different movies should have ended, and this group kind of animates their version of how a movie should have ended. It's really funny. And the Batman always kind of talks like this. So I see this face, and that's the voice I try to use. Because I'm Batman. It's really kind of funny. Check out How It Should Have Ended. You see a Dark Knight Rises, How It Should Have Ended, a Man of Steel, How It Should Have Ended, and they just recently put up the How It Should Have Ended with Superman and Batman talking about the announcement of the Man of Steel 2, excuse me. So, as I have a little bit of the hiccups, try to get past that. So this is a really neat looking figure. I'm glad I picked it up. I'm glad I picked it up for the $7-8 as opposed to the 15. I don't know if it's necessarily $15 worth, but looking at the detail and the very limited amount of articulation, or the wonky articulation, it's painted very, very well. And the camera and the light I have here, I'm trying to get it lit the best that I can for everyone, but it's really kind of washing it out. Hopefully if I get the figure up closer here, you can see that there are some grays in the costume and the oils from my finger. Apologize for that. But all the different panels and the little, you know, accents for the boot. Now, I almost ripped this cape. You can see that I frayed. You can see that there. There's that side of the cape, and here is this side of the cape. So it was in the package, and I'm going to get the little sleeve out real quick. It's got this little tiny slit back here. And if you can see all these little black specks, it's actually parts of the cape. I was trying to pull it out and it got pinched in this one side, and I think I actually kind of tore the back part of the cape a little bit. I don't know if you can kind of see that in there. So it just kind of sits on there, and there's not a lot of material up front. You see that space there, maybe. So it's just a hole in the cape. You probably can't really see it at all. So the cape just sits on there. It's, you know, if you were to take off the head somehow, the cape just will plop right off. But I like it that it's a cloth cape. Really nice little touch, and it's big too, so you can kind of drape it over his arms. It can be like Batman. I'm gonna keep doing that voice. I like how they painted the cowl. I think it looks really cool with his big head there as I make him hit the head, hit the camera lens. So just all the little different detail, and it's Christian Bale-esque, you know, with his you know, face there. Oh, Wolverine showed a little bit from that end, but hey, we know it's Batman. And the Dark Knight logo. Look at it for the last time, because the next time you see Batman on the big screen, hopefully it won't be the Dark Knight logo, and hopefully it won't be an all-black costume. So, and the detail that goes into the back, we'll just flip the cape all the way around. Get on screen there. So, really pretty cool. I like it. Now the Mezitz will go through its articulation. Like I've done the small figures already, but the head is on a really cool ball joint, so you can get some really kind of wonky poses with him looking down. Of course, the oversized head and everything. The arms do go up, actually just forward and back. That's it. No rotation anywhere, just forward and back. See the gauntlets there. This is just painted here for the knuckles. And then the legs are the weird part of the articulation. They just do a weird rotate, which you can't set him in anything or on anything. So the legs turn just for the sake of turning. You try to get him in another pose with the legs moving, he'll just topple right over. So the legs just kind of have to be in one spot. If you turn him anywhere else, he will, like I said, topple right on over. Now we'll get him with his really tiny counterpart. So you can see the size there. So, and here's, we'll get to look at the two faces. So you can see just a little more of the detail that they can put into the figure. So you get all the, you know, furrow brow marks and more detail in the eyes and the chin and the face, and then the suit is the same way. A lot more detail, again, on a bigger scale. Even the belt has more detail, so a nice little extra added touch. And the price that I paid, and I just dropped Bane, probably blocked the light right there. The price I paid for these two guys, I got even less I paid for this one guy. So these two guys just end up staying by my computer. This one might go out to my TV and just kind of be out there being Batman. Let's take a look at a size comparison with the Movie Masters Dark Knight Rises Batman. And like I said, he's right at about 6 inches tall. The Movie Masters are a tad bit shorter than 6 inches, but as you can tell, they're both, I'm putting my hand across the two, they are definitely the same height. I think because Batman's kind of, his knees bent just a little bit. But you can get kind of a size comparison for the Mezitz Batman. So it's kind of hopefully a shorter review. This was a nice little find. Again, this was something that I would not have picked up normally for the 15 bucks. I would have put that 15 bucks towards a DC-UC figure or a DC Collectibles or another Movie Masters figure. But for a little bit over 7 bucks, 50% off, I think this is a really good find, a really good steal. I thought somebody told me that there was a Man of Steel, if I can get the words out of my mouth, a Man of Steel Mezitz. I'm not exactly sure. I know there's a comic book version of Superman that, you know, would be in the same size and scale and everything like that. But if you have a Barnes & Noble around, be checking the Barnes & Noble's tables that they have setting out, because they have some of the stuff is 50% off, and now that it's August, maybe you can find it even cheaper than that. So this was, again, a nice little find, and in the era right now of the Man of Steel, it's kind of nice to be able to slip something Batman into the mix that I had initially thought, I'm not going to buy. It's cute, but I'll wait till it comes down in price, and it has. So today we've been taking a look at the 6-inch Mezitz designer vinyl figure. It's a 6-inch. And I got this at Barnes & Noble, so check out Barnes & Noble, and maybe even BarnesandNoble.com. I think they put up some of their discounted items, if you so choose to pick this up. So, as always, this is Rob for Rob's Rogues signing off, saying we will see you guys next time.